One thing that's super unique and special about Compassion Coalition is that it is a coalition of churches that have come together, united in mission to serve folks in their city and in their area. And across the state, we've seen kind of pockets of this where there will be coalitions of churches that come together and they're working together. But Compassion Coalition is unique in that it has a lot of structure. It provides services with the mission to inform, equip, and connect. They offer trainings out to congregations and to different members of the congregations to be equipped to mobilize and to serve their community. So it's a very unique and special opportunity for our congregations to get involved in the community that doesn't exist many places.
I believe that Compassion Coalition was the best thing that ever happened for me. I had just retired and I heard Gina talk at a meeting, and I thought, that looks like what I need to be doing, trying to find a way for us to hear what people need, because we don't always hear that, and be able to do something about it. For instance of that would be a case like Billy. Billy was a 60-year-old man living with a friend. His world was great. All of a sudden, he had 2 grandboys that he had to take in. The friend asked him to leave. Didn't want the grandboys there. So Billy used all of his money and his job to pay for motel rooms. And of course, the motel rooms weren't the safest place for him to be. He finally got to the point where he could not sustain what he was doing because he couldn't work and take care of the boys in those motels. So he called some churches, found some help with the motel for a little bit, and then that's when he came to us. One of the motels actually sent him to us, and we helped with some of the rent there at the motel. We got 3 or 4 other churches on board to help with that until he could get into housing. Compassion was able to use one of the programs that we could get him signed up for to get the deposit on the house and the first month's rent. And then we connected with a number of churches and organizations through Bulletin Board to come up with the furniture and the things that he needed to move in right then. The thrift store that belongs to another one of our churches gave them all of the housing items that they needed, clothes for him, clothes for the kids, shoes, those kinds of things. What you see is that we've ended up using 5 or 6 churches, 2 or 3 organizations, and we've given them absolutely everything they needed to get their new life started.
When people come with material needs, whether it's a phone call or someone walks in, it's tempting at times to see them as a problem or something we need to deal with, and that's not engaging them with dignity and respect, and that's not engaging them as people who God calls us to love. And so it can become overwhelming. So Compassion helps us get to know them we often partner with Compassion on helping us vet people, helping us understand their story, helping us see if it's something that we can help with, or if we can't help with them, help with that need, helping us know some other resources or some people that we could partner with to help. And in all those cases, Compassion helps us be a good neighbor.
It makes such a difference right now because we've got so many folks that are in such need, and though the financial amount is just growing and growing, the more we can come together to wrap around these families, it helps prevent them from getting into deeper places and going into harder situations and scenarios. That's one of the beautiful things that Compassion Coalition does, is bring these congregations together to serve families and individuals in a holistic way.
I still get emails from Billy telling me how he is and that they are going to church and that he has tried to reach out to thank all of the churches and the organizations that help him. I can see in him that he is actually trying to reach out and help other people. So I think that's something that has grown from a start right here at Compassion.